Hi everybody! Today we're going to do a lesson on comparing numbers using symbols. Everyone knows how to compare two numbers to each other. You can compare whether one number is greater than or one number is less than another number. And we've done that with words. For instance, we can say 3 is greater than 2. Or we can say 1 is less than 5. Or we can even use bigger numbers and we could say 5,000 is greater than 2,000. Using words to compare numbers is pretty easy because we know our numbers, but using symbols to show comparisons between numbers could be a little harder. So we're going to start with a symbol that we know that we use all the time. And that symbol is this one. The equal sign. We use equal all the time in adding and subtracting. And in this case, it says that 2 is equal to 2. Well, that makes sense. 2 cookies is equal to 2 cookies. The equal sign is a math symbol. It means that the numbers on both sides of the sign are the same values or amounts. We know that symbol. So now we're going to look at a new symbol. And this symbol is one that we use to show greater than. And greater than is another way of saying higher than. A number is higher than another number. So the greater than sign, it looks like a V that's been knocked over on its side. The greater than sign is a comparison sign used in math. It means that one amount or value is greater than another one. So in this case, the number sentence that you would read is 3 is greater than 2. And below that you can see how it says 3 greater than 2. Now, kids get mixed up between greater than and this other symbol I'm going to show you, which is the opposite. And this one means less than. It's this one right here. That also looks like a V knocked over on its side, doesn't it? Less than. The less than sign is a comparison sign used in math. It means that one value or amount is less than another one. So in this case, the number sentence is 2 is less than 3. 2 is less than 3. Now let's look at that compared to the greater than symbol again. And you'll see what I mean, how similar they look. Sorry. They're both 2 V's knocked over on their side, but one is pointing one way and one is pointing the other way. So how do we keep from getting these symbols mixed up when we're looking at two numbers? And I have a couple tricks actually, but my first trick is when I look at the greater than sign, I think of it as an alligator's mouth. Now, alligators are very, very hungry animals, and they always want to eat the most that they possibly can. So, when you look at this alligator, this one is greater than. You see how this looks like that symbol? His mouth is open to the 3 cookies instead of the 2 cookies, because he's going to want to eat as much as he can. So when you're using the symbols, the one where it looks like an open mouth eating, that's going to be open towards the higher number. In this case, it's 3. Now, I'm going to show you how that works with less than. This sentence says 2 is less than 3. Now, do you see how it's the other way? How her mouth is pointing this way? I have to use my other hand, in fact. Because she wants to eat these cookies. 2 is less than 3. So the alligator mouth, thinking about the alligator mouth being open to the side that has the biggest number, is one trick that I can show you. Another trick that I can show you is when you think about it, And you really take a good look at the less than symbol. I'm going to draw one for you here. Doot, doot. This means less than. And one way that I was taught when I was in first grade, I was taught to remember it is it almost looks like the letter L. L for less than. If you can turn it on its side like this and you could write L-E-S-S inside, then you know that that one means less than. Okay? That's just another trick that I learned because you can't do that with greater than. Greater than goes the opposite way and you can't write less inside. Okay, now let's do a little bit of practice. We'll start off with this one right here. Okay, I've got two groups of objects and I have to decide which symbol is going to go between the two groups of objects. I know right away, I'm not going to use this one. The equal sign, no. They're not equal. One is more than the other one. Will I use this one? If that was an alligator mouth, would it be open to the side with the largest amount? It would be, right? How many are there? It looks like a full 10 frame to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is greater than 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 is greater than 4. See why this one doesn't work? This is that less than symbol I was just showing you. And if you use that one, is the mouth open to the bigger number? No, it's not. So that is not going to work. Sorry about my dogs barking. I don't know what they're barking at. But. Okay, now we're going to try it with a picture of spiders. Spiders. Okay, let's take a look at these now. Equal sign? No. Clearly they're not equal. There's more on one side than the other. Let's see, would this one work? Look at that. 3 is less than 6. Is the alligator's mouth open to the bigger side? Yes, it is. It is. So this is the symbol you would use if you were comparing these two sets of numbers. Okay, let's try it with actual numbers now. How about this one? 23, compare it to 23. Aha! Finally, we found one where we can use the equal sign. Equal sign, 23 is equal to 23. Yes, that works, finally. This doesn't work. This one doesn't work because there's no bigger number for the alligator to eat. They're both the same. They're equal. All right, let's try this one. We have 8 and 17. Well, we want to use the symbol that has the mouth going towards the bigger number. So we would use this symbol. 8 is less than 17. 8 is less than 17. And the alligator's mouth is pointing towards the bigger number. All right, let's try another one. How about if we were comparing 12 and 5? We're comparing 12 and 5. If I put this symbol between them, is the open mouth towards the... No, it's not. 12 is not less than 5 because the alligator wants to eat the higher number, so this one would be the appropriate one. See how the open mouth is toward the 12? This one says 12 is greater than 5. 12 is greater than 5, and that makes sense. 12 is greater than 5. Okay, now what if we had some tens and ones? Oh boy, remember quick tens? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And we're going to compare 35 with this number over here. Well, right away I can see, look, there's one less 10. So I know this number is going to be smaller because there are 3 tens here. It doesn't matter how many ones when you first look at it, because you can see there are 3 tens here and there are only 2 tens there. But let's figure out what the number is anyway. Ready? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I want you to think about which symbol should go in between these two numbers while I bend over and pick it up because it just fell. Hold on a sec. I'm back. Okay, so see if you can visualize it. Which way would it go? Would it go this way or would it go this way? Try to picture it in your head. And then I'm going to bring it up. Is that what you pictured in your head? It wants to eat the bigger number. So the numbers that we did were 35. Is that bigger than 23? It sure is. So that's how to do greater than, less than using symbols. I've got some great songs and some other great ways of helping you remember that I will post, and hopefully this helped. If you have any questions, call me or email me or text me. Bye, everybody.